Where in the world are the accidental swingers? So where are we, honey?
We are in Houston.
We are in Houston.
And Splash Houston.
Yes. Tell us what we're here for. This is you. You're on. This is you to explain where we are.
We may be a little sleep
I
deprived.
didn't get that memo. This was supposed to be the effortless banter back and forth. So we are at Splash Houston, and we just concluded a, 3-day?
Yes.
3-day event. And yeah, we're a little on the tired side, but for good reason, because we had an amazing time.
Yes.
An absolutely fantastic, phenomenal time.
Yeah, we really, really did. So this is kind of our third iteration, I guess, of Splash Takeovers. They hold Splash Takeovers 3 times a year, and we went to our very first one last year in September in Fort Lauderdale, and then we went to Atlanta in May, and then this one here in Houston. We enjoyed ourselves tremendously at Fort Lauderdale and in Atlanta, and I would have to say that for me, this event did not disappoint either.
Not at all.
No, it was awesome.
It was amazing.
No.
In fact, I'm going to say,
Great time.
well, each one is different because they're different venues, different size crowds. This is a smaller one, so to me it's much more intimate. And I loved it, and I don't know, and I think this was the best one for me, and I don't know if it's because of that more intimate nature. This was a great time. The other thing that I just realized is that I think we were much more engaged this time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because we're just more comfortable with the crowd now, or maybe it is the smaller venue, but we made a point of going to as many different things as we could. We went to speed dating 2 of the 3 nights. We wanted to go on the 3rd night, but we were busy with another social event, which we hosted in here, which we'll get to. The room crawl was
Oh my gosh,
phenomenal.
that was so much fun.
Well,
We'll get to all these things.
Let's break it
yeah.
all down.
We'll get to all these
Yeah.
things, but I just wanted to, just as an overview, what I think made it better for me at least was there was so much more engagement for us.
I don't know that I can say which one is my favorite yet. I think the organizers who we know well now, we've come to the 3 events. This is our 3rd event. We know them through working with them at Naughty New Orleans, the folks at Splash Takeovers. And so we've gotten to know them a lot better. And then they've asked us to help out and do some extra things. So that kind of also led into, I think, why this one was more interactive for us. So
definitely,
so I personally, I think I'm going to withhold a little bit of that type of feedback. Yes, you're absolutely right, but that's because that was the role that we took.
Correct.
And we also put ourselves out there
Right.
even more, knowing that in Atlanta, where we had even more interaction because we put ourselves out there, we had a great time. We had an amazing time at the Atlanta event. And we did it at Fort Lauderdale too, but our interaction with the folks has been much more. And I think when we had so much fun in Atlanta, we said at this one we're going to really try and engage and connect with folks and just be more, way more interactive, way more open, look for opportunities to talk to people all the time regardless. And so I feel like that was part of our also choice to get a little bit more involved. So I'll wait and see before I say which one, because they're all very, very different, as we point out. So for me, I don't know that I can call a favorite yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's a favorite. They're all great. The Splash team does a perfect job of bringing together the people and the spaces and the activities. It's enough to keep you entertained, but there's ample time to do your own thing, take naps when you need them, and jump back in and party with some more people later. So I like them all as well. Weather may also be a factor in terms of figuring out which one you like best, and this is not the most fair summer ever.
To judge by. Well, and I would like to do what we normally do, which is just kind of break things down a little bit day by day from what our experience was. I do want to point out that Phoenix still has some glitter, some beautiful glitter here from our fire and ice party last night. So if he looks a little bit extra sparkly, it's because that didn't quite get washed off in the shower this morning.
I
It
use
looks
soap.
really good, though. I know, it
use
looks really
soap.
cute. I thought that was a good look. But anyways, so we did the dress-up thing, too. But, so let's kind of break it down day by day. So we came in early to be here so that we were here. But then, I just say we kick it off on Thursday when everything kind of started. So actually, and this was a little bit of a different one for us, too. Because we have made the decision to try and attend more events. But we have jobs and we have work that has to get done, and we can't take off, a week when we're traveling 3 weeks out of the year, 3 weekends out of the year, we can't take off all the time. So this was the first one where we all had a ton to do. There's been trips where I've had a lot to do, and you guys were able to take it off, and I was sitting at the in the restaurant or the lobby working. We've had trips where we've had pieces, parts, but this one was the first one where the three of you all had serious work to juggle and balance while we were here. My job was doing this event because that was what was slated for me at the time. So how was that for you guys, having to have that balance of our own choosing?
Yeah, I was
choice.
probably,
so it's either come or don't come.
Right,
so come
right.
and work and kind of be out of the loop for a little bit, but you're still here, versus not coming at all and not having the experience. So
yeah, so for me, this was probably the craziest, wildest work week I've had in a very long time. And because I had taken Naughty off, I really couldn't ask for any other time off, and it was a big project that was due. So Thursday, I ended up having to get up at 1 a.m. to work till probably 2 or 3 the same day. Yeah. So there was a few points I told Tristan, I'm like, oh man, I should have just stayed home. This is exhausting, and I just feel out of it, and not connecting at all with the event. And I couldn't even take a nap Thursday. I was just so tired, I think, but I managed to rally. And Thursday was fun. Thursday evening was fun. I was able to relax, and I had a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
yeah, same for me. I mean, it's difficult to balance, but it's important that we're able to balance, because otherwise we can't do all this.
Yeah. And at the end of the weekend, I'm glad we came. I'm glad I was able to work and be able to experience everything that we did. But it was a little stressful. The FOMO.
Yeah. I think it's the FOMO.
Yeah, with everybody else being able to have fun, and you're sitting there working, but it's either that or sit at home when everybody else is here having a good time. At least we had the night times, and then I was able to take some time off Friday afternoon, and then the rest of the weekend was just amazing. So yeah.
So worth it for you?
It was worth it.
So
we'll struggle.
Well,
we got to figure it out. Yeah, we got to.
How about you?
It was definitely worth it. I mean, for me, my situation is a little different. Starting with a new team and still kind of just getting integrated. So there's a bit of flexibility there for me, but at the same time, my schedule isn't very solid. So I'll get a meeting notice for 30 minutes from now, there's a meeting. So keeping track of the time difference, because we skipped a time zone on this trip. So keeping track of the time difference and just getting all my meetings and making sure I was where I was supposed to be on time was probably the biggest challenge. It's definitely workable. I just want to keep smoothing it out a little bit so that hopefully in the future I don't have to haul quite as much computer equipment around, and I can trust that things are going to work where they're at and rely on them. And other than that, it's not a huge problem so far.
So that's how you guys know how we can be in so many places. If anybody says, how do you do all this stuff? Man, we work really, really hard to make it happen, and we're working while we're here. And that's how important being able to do some of these things are for us. We really want to experience as much as we can, and we're following through with that. Just do it, live it, try it, see what happens. So we decided we would try the rest of this year. There's a lot of travel built in, and we'll have to do a lot of this working around some of the playtime stuff. So we've committed to try it through the rest of the year, and so we'll report back in January. If we stop going on trips, you realize it didn't work as well as we're hoping. We're really, really hoping, because the goal is then to travel further into other countries and do other things while still doing this. So this is our test drive this fall. So it was challenging, but I agree. The first day on Thursday or Friday, we're like, man, this is too much. We shouldn't have tried to cram all this in, but then it turned out okay.